The Garden State hosted the 2019 New Jersey Democratic State Committee Conference. The Unity for Progress event had national ties as presidential hopeful Cory Booker attended and U.S. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi headlined amid the start of a potential impeachment inquiry.
Are you fired up?
Many Democratic lawmakers, including members from New Jersey, are fired up as Congress moves closer to launching an impeachment inquiry after a whistleblower filed a complaint over President Donald Trump's conversation with Ukraine.
The more we learn, the worse it looks for this president. But let's continue to do our job in Congress and thoroughly investigate and hold this president accountable for his actions.
So this is not a cause for any joy that we have to go down this path. It's a difficult decision to make, but we have that obligation.
We don't allow a president of the United States to besmirch a part of the government itself by telling them they can't get documents, to telling them that you can't have people to testify before you. This is a democracy. This is not Russia. If he wants to go to Russia, let him go to Russia.
What would you like to see happen?
Facts on the table, and then we make our decision. And that's what's going to happen.
The whistleblower was very inaccurate. The whistleblower started this whole thing by writing a report on the conversation I had with the president of Ukraine. And the conversation was perfect. It couldn't have been nicer.
The conversation also brought to light new scrutiny over corruption allegations against former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden's international business dealings.
And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, "No," I said, "I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion." They said, "You have no authority. You're not the president." The president said, I said, "Call him." I said, "I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion." I said, "You're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here." And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, "I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money." Well, son of a bitch. Got fired.
Senator, we've heard two wrongs don't make a right. Do you think the Bidens should be investigated, Joe and Hunter?
I think these allegations on Biden are absurd, and there's no substance to them whatsoever. Joe Biden is a statesman in our country. And there's no indication of wrongdoing whatsoever. This is just an attempt of the president and those who seek to defend his despicable actions. This is an attempt to distract them from accountability, and I won't allow it to happen.
Regardless of what you think about, Biden's son, which from what I can see is basically nothing. There's nothing there. But the bottom line is you don't, in a conversation with a leader of the Ukraine who's under attack by Russia, and you're saying we're going to send you aid to defend your country, say, "Oh, by the way, can you investigate something that has to do with politics in the United States?" That's wrong. That's not what the commander-in-chief of our country is supposed to do.
But not all Democrats fully support impeachment. Freshman Congressman Jeff Van Drew from New Jersey's 2nd District believes it's time to pump the brakes on impeachment proceedings and let the people decide.
I would rather win an election by really accomplishing some amazing goals rather than just by muddying somebody else up. You know what? In the course of this election, people really know who this president is. He's made it clear who he is. He's been on Twitter. We know the problems he's had. We know the issues we've had. So if we want to impeach, the people of the United States of America are going to have an election now in a year. They can go ahead in the ballot box and impeach if they desire to do so.
As the impeachment inquiry debate continues, many hope other important legislative efforts on Capitol Hill won't be abandoned. Reporting in Atlantic City for Jersey Matters, I'm Veronica Dudo.
So this is not a cause for any joy that we have.